The Israelites were oppressed by the Midianites, who invaded their land and destroyed their crops year after year. The people cried out to God for help, and he chose an unlikely hero, Gideon. When an angel appeared to Gideon, he was hiding in a winepress, threshing wheat to keep it from the Midianites. The angel said, "The Lord is with you, mighty warrior." Gideon was stunned. "Me? How can I save Israel? I'm the least in my family." But God promised, "I will be with you." Gideon obeyed, but he needed reassurance. He asked God for signs, like making a fleece wet with dew while the ground stayed dry, and then the opposite. Each time, God confirmed his call. Gideon gathered an army of 32,000 men to fight the Midianites. But God told him, "You have too many men. If you win, you might think you did it on your own." So, God told Gideon to send home anyone who was afraid. 22,000 men left. Still, God said, "There are too many." He instructed Gideon to take the men to a river. Those who drank water by lapping it with their hands were chosen. Only 300 men remained. With this tiny army, God promised victory. He gave Gideon a plan. Each man was given a trumpet, a clay jar, and a torch. In the middle of the night, they surrounded the Midianite camp. At Gideon's signal, the men blew their trumpets, smashed their jars, and shouted, "For the Lord and for Gideon." The sound and sight terrified the Midianites, who turned on each other in panic and fled. With God's help, Gideon and his 300 warriors defeated an army too large to count. This story shows that victory doesn't depend on strength or numbers, but on trusting God.